Am I or am I not leaving China soon? I'm sure this is a question a lot of foreigners in China have been asking themselves recently. Now, I have read a lot of comments and recommendations to get out of here as long as I can. Now, I don't think it's really that serious, but what speaks for leaving and what speaks against it? Let's talk about these things in today's video. Now, my question to you today, if you are a foreigner living in China, have you decided to stay? Are you going to leave soon? And what are the reasons for your decision? Let me know in the comments below. If you don't know me yet, I think it's about time. My name is Mark, I am in China, and welcome everyone to today's video. Now, the weather here in Chengdu City is amazing today. It's around 21 degrees, just perfect for the European guy. We are now on the third day of our so-called soft lockdown. So you can see there's still people on the streets. It is not as serious as, for example, the lockdown in Shanghai or in the beginning in Wuhan was. You are actually still allowed to leave your apartment complex for 2 hours every day to do some important stuff like COVID testing or taking care of some things or just buying groceries or things like that. Now, you've seen me complaining about the COVID measures here in China already a couple times, and many of you are asking themselves, or asking me even, why are you still there? Why are you not leaving? Now, to answer the video's main question, I am not sure yet. Obviously, there's reasons for why I want or I have to stay here in China, like my business, and also all the amazing people and friends that I have here, that I have met here. But this new lockdown, just 2 weeks after the last lockdown, has reminded me again about why I was actually planning or thinking about leaving some time ago. Now, I wouldn't say that it's so bad that I just want to hop on the next flight and leave yet. But yeah, it's just getting more and more difficult to stay here. The lockdowns are actually getting longer and more frequent. Many things you're not even able to do, like keeping up all your good habits, or operating your business, working on your business, or just going to the gym, doing sports. Because every time a lockdown ends, you have to start from scratch. You have to start again. No matter if it's your business activities, your work, if it's your exercise routine, your gym, or any other activities that you are not allowed to practice or to do while you're in the lockdown. Now, if a lockdown happens occasionally, that's fine. You can live with that. You can just take a break for 1 or 2 weeks, relax, and then start over again. But if you just came out of the recent lockdown 2 weeks ago and you are supposed to go into the next one already, that is really demotivating. You actually start thinking to yourself, why would I bother to start again? Maybe after a couple of weeks or maybe after 1 or 2 months, I'm gonna be locked down again and I have to start over again. That is the reason why many employees, workers, and business owners just decide to lie flat. Basically, just don't do anything, because if you do it, it's gonna be more and more difficult and there's gonna be new disappointments every time. So just don't do it. Just do nothing. But we've talked about the whole lying flat thing and mentality a couple of videos ago. If you're interested in that, you can go and check out that one first. Anyways, there's a lot of reasons to leave China right now, but there's also a couple of reasons to stay. First of all, when there's no lockdowns and no COVID measures, life is actually still good here in China. It's safe, it's affordable, it's fun, the people are friendly and amazing. So this is also not something that you just want to leave behind you and get out of here as quickly as possible, right? But also many people have spent many years of their lives here. They have built businesses, they have built careers, relationships, maybe they even got married, maybe they have children. So it's not easy to just leave all of this behind you and just get out. You might even argue that some foreigners have actually got used to the culture and the life here in China, and if they go back home, is it going to be the same? Or are they even going to be able to adapt to the daily life there? That is actually a big question. And in the current situation, if you decide to leave China, you actually have to be aware that it's going to be either extremely difficult or extremely expensive to come back anytime soon. I would say it really depends on the situation of each individual. Probably for some people, it's a very easy decision. Maybe they're not doing so great here in China anyways. They didn't like the culture. Maybe they didn't even have many friends here. So for them, when they were like, okay, this is not getting any better, I'm just getting out of here. But in the same time, you also have those foreigners who have been here for a long time, longer than me, maybe 10 years, 15, or even longer. Maybe they have even bought property here. Maybe they have a family here. If they leave, they have a lot to lose. So these kind of people are probably stuck in their decision about sticking around, staying here, enduring all the measures and the constant threat of a new lockdown, or just rather going back and kind of starting a new life there. For me personally, I haven't taken my decision yet. As you probably know, I really like living here despite all the disadvantages that are here right now. But of course, especially in times like this, when you're on a lockdown, you start thinking about things. Now, I don't want to overreact or take an overly fast decision. That's why I'm making it dependent on the situation and the development of things in the, let's say, next 2 or 3 months. In my opinion, if I do decide to leave one day, then it's going to be okay. I'm going to be fine, because there's a lot of other countries, a lot of new places, a lot of adventures to be seen, and a lot of opportunities to be taken. But let's see how the things will go. Now, of course, I'm also very curious about your opinion. Are you still going to stay? Are you planning to leave anytime soon? And why? Let me know in the comments below. Now I've already used up 1 hour of my 2 hours of daily freedom. Now I'm planning to ride the bike for a while, get some exercise, get some moving, and then go back home, eat dinner, and that's all for the day. Now it's also time to wrap up today's video. I hope you liked it. I hope you found it interesting. If you did, then don't be shy. Leave a like under the video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more interesting stories from China and the rest of the world. As always, thank you for watching and sticking out until the end of the video. I hope to see you in the next one. Empty streets of Chengdu.